of the powers invested in me as acting Vice-Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. Please be seated. Distinguished guests, proud parents and guardians, esteemed graduates, and fellow colleagues, academic and non-academic staff, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Maybe let's try it again. Distinguished guests, proud parents and guardians, esteemed graduates, ladies and gentlemen, and colleagues, good afternoon. That's better. My name is Professor Bheki Mamba. I am the Executive Dean of the College of Science, Engineering and Technology. It is a great honor and a privilege for me as the Acting Vice-Chancellor today to welcome you to this afternoon's graduation ceremony, a day of joy, pride, and a celebration of achievements. I'm not alone today. I'm accompanied by a number of colleagues whom I would like to acknowledge this afternoon. We've got Dr. Erin Naidu, who will be the acting registrar today, Mr. M.S. Motebele, the Vice Principal Operations and Facilities, who is here as well. And we've got college representatives from the College of Law. We've got the school director, Professor Duba. We've got also Dr. Mobdusha and Dr. Morodi. And from the College of Education is Dr. Tawole. From the College of Science, Engineering and Technology is Professor Ndo and Professor Van Staden. From the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences is Professor Christian and Professor Semenya. As you can see in our midst, we've got colleagues who will be conferred the doctoral degrees today. And among them, there's Juanita Beitel and Rabelani Muramadala, Tsepiso Ramashita, and of course, Christopher Klo, Penny Makumbila, and Priyanka Sharma. After the ceremony, they will change titles to become doctors. And they would not have done it alone because they've got supervisors who are here. Professor Cruz, Professor Veredi, Professor Ramdas, Professor Sibola, Dr. Figlan, and Professor Valapapurapu. We want to acknowledge the administrative staff from the Graduation Division, Institutional Advancement, Human Resource and Wellness, Facility Management, and Multimedia, who have worked tirelessly to make this occasion possible. And of course, our organist, Mr. Krailing, who is here, and Dr. Malefetse, who will give the Chancellor's address. The Chancellor, His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki, and the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Puleng Lenkapula, and the Chair of Council, Professor Dr. Dan Mosia, extend their congratulations to the graduates who will receive diplomas and degree certificates today. Today we celebrate and we gather here to celebrate success of our graduates, the class of 2024. Each one of you has traveled a journey marked by perseverance, discipline, and courage. You have overcome challenges, balanced work with studies and family responsibilities, and remain committed to your goals. For that, we salute you. Your hard work has culminated to this proud moment, the conferral of your degrees, diplomas, and certificates. You have earned the right to walk across this stage with confidence and pride, knowing that you represent the very best of what our university stands for: excellence, resilience, and service to humanity. To the parents, guardians, families, and friends, this is also your celebration. Behind every graduate is a network of love, support, and sacrifice. On behalf of the university, I thank you for standing beside your loved ones through every late night, every challenge, and every success. To our distinguished guests and colleagues, thank you for joining us and for your continued support of UNISA. To our dedicated academic and administrative staff, we acknowledge your unwavering commitment to nurturing and empowering our students. And we congratulate the soon-to-become doctors. You have reached the pinnacle of the qualification an academic institution can confer to a student, which is your doctoral qualification. And we salute you for your perseverance. Graduates, as you cross the stage today, remember that you do so not just for yourselves, but for your families, your communities, and our nation. You carry with you the spirit of UNISA, an institution that believes education is the key to transformation and progress. As you step into the next chapter of your journey, let this qualification be a foundation for lifelong learning, ethical leadership, and service to others. The world needs your ideas, your integrity, and your innovation. So, walk tall, walk with pride, and know that wherever you go, you'll always remain part of the UNISA family. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Enjoy the celebration of your success. You have truly earned it. Thank you and welcome to this special afternoon of joy and achievement. Before we proceed, there are some house rules that I would like to convey to you, and this will make our ceremony move smoothly. Number one, keep your cell phones off or on silent so that the recording is not disturbed. And to the graduates, you'll come up on stage and face the camera, and you will kneel and be kept. Don't just proceed, kneel first, and then you'll be kept. And the diploma graduates, you'll just walk past. Next time you'll come and you will kneel, and then you will be kept. That remains a challenge for you. And we are all celebrating. Everyone deserves to have his or her name called out. Everyone who's here needs to have his or her name called out. So once you have celebrated and the graduate has been kept, then you stop your celebration so that the other name can be called, so that you give the opportunity to others to celebrate. I know you will like ululating, it's allowed, but everything has an end. So it ends when we cap the graduate. After you have received your certificate, you are not allowed to leave. The security will make sure that you are ushered back into the auditorium. And then you also sit and acknowledge others receive their qualification. And then we'll dissolve the congregation at the end. Thank you and enjoy the graduation ceremony. I would like to request Dr. T.J. Malefetze to come and deliver the Chancellor's address.
the Council of UNISA, Professor Lenkambule, represented by the Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Mamba, the various vice principals who are in attendance, executive deans from the various colleges, as well as their representatives, the leadership of the SRC, graduates and parents, distinguished guests, Dumelang, Molweni, Sanbonani, Thobela, Lochani, good afternoon. Today, we come together not only as an academic community, but as unisons united by the spirit of Ubuntu. Graduation is not an individual triumph. It's a shared victory for every parent, guardian, and mentor who supported you. It is a celebration of perseverance, intellect, and hope for a brighter tomorrow. Each of you is here because of resilience and purpose. But behind each success is a village, a family, a friend, a lecturer, a supervisor, people who stood by you when the journey was long. Let us honor them. You graduate not just as individuals, but as representatives of a community that refuses to give up, even when faced with hardship. That collective strength is what defines the UNISA spirit. Graduates, your disciplines rest at the heart of South African transformation. From renewable energy to digital technology, from water quality to public health and even entrepreneurship. The solutions of our nation needs will come from you. Your knowledge is power, your innovation is South Africa's renewal. The next decade will demand not only your technical skills, but creative leadership with a conscience. Leaders who not only build systems, but societies that work for all. Your UNISA degree signifies more than mastery of content. It signals readiness to lead. The analytical skills, perseverance, and creativity you've gained here are tools for change. Let them drive innovation, equity, and sustainability wherever life takes you. Knowledge is not only meaningful when it uplifts others, when it becomes the bridge between problem and possibility. Allow me to share, Acting Vice Chancellor, allow me to share the story of one of our own, Professor Patience Mthunzi Kufa, a distinguished professor at the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology, and a true South African trailblazer. Born in Soweto, she entered Rand Afrikaans University at a time when she was told physics is not for Black people. But she would not be defined by prejudice. Guided by persistence and belief in her potential, she went on to complete a PhD in biophotonics at the University of St. Andrews in Scotland, becoming South Africa's first in the field. Today, Professor Mthunzi Kufa pioneers laser-based photonics research that advances, amongst others, diagnosis of HIV and cancer. She has been honored with the Order of Mapungubwe in bronze, standing among the world's foremost scientists. Her journey teaches us that talent may open doors, but courage keeps it open. She transformed exclusion into excellence and adversity into ambition, proving that brilliance has no race and perseverance knows no boundaries. Graduates, from her story, we learn that innovation flourishes when every voice is welcome and heard. True innovation happens when diversity is seen as strength, not difference. As you leave this graduation hall this afternoon, carry forward this truth. Your success is meaningful only when it multiplies opportunities for others. That's very, very important. Maybe I should repeat that. Your success is meaningful only when it multiplies opportunities for others. So it's not just about you. As you step into your future, let curiosity guide your choices. Let innovation light your way, and let your commitment to serving others define your journey. Whether you design new material, you are involved in entrepreneurship, you build resilient cities, or engineer equitable access to clean water, let collaboration and ethical leadership define you. Our nation and continent await your imagination. Let every solution you create and every barrier you break become a spark of hope for the future. As I conclude, remember the wisdom of our ancestors. Moto ke moto ka batho. Umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu. A person is a person through other people. Your achievements shine not only for you, but for all who helped you reach this day. The torch you carry now will light pathways for generations to come. Be worthy ambassador for UNISA. Carry integrity in your actions, compassion in your leadership, and vision in your purpose. The world you enter is uncertain, yes, but it is also awaiting for what you will make of it. So dare to dream, dare to build, dare to lead with a heart. May you flourish, may your light shine ever brighter. Congratulations, graduates. Your impact begins today. I thank you.
I'd like to thank Dr. Malefetse for such a presentation, knowledge for transformation, to perseverance, 3, resilience. Your background does not determine your destiny, and true success is that which brings more opportunities for others. Thank you very much, Dr. Malefetse. We will start the proceedings. And ladies and gentlemen, before we start with the conferment of the degrees and diplomas, may I request you never to leave the hall before the end of the ceremony. Now, by the virtues of the powers as entrusted to me, I shall now proceed and confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program. And I request the representatives of the college to present the candidates to me.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Juanita Lurita Beitel for the degree of the Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor J.H. Cruz, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In her thesis entitled A Framework for the Employee User Experience of Intelligent Process Automation within Financial Institutions, or the USIPA framework, the candidate developed a validated framework to enhance the employee user experience, or UX, of intelligent process automation, or IPA, in South African financial institutions. The USIPA framework addresses gaps in existing frameworks. It integrates hedonic and pragmatic US aspects, highlighting trust, security, and ethics. Using the design science research methodology, the USIPA framework was created to improve IPA adoption and effectiveness through employee-centered design. Dr. DJ Bishop was the co-supervisor.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Juanita Lorica Beitel for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Juanita Laurica Beitel.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Rabelani Dedis Muruamadara for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor V.R. Veredi, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled Experimental Studies on Thermal Contact Resistance of Titanium, 6% Aluminum, 4% Vanadium joints with varying interstitial materials at varying nominal contact pressures and temperatures, he has designed, developed, tested, and commissioned a unique and versatile test facility to investigate thermal contact resistance. In the experimental investigation, 3 different joints were considered: an untreated bare joint, a joint with 2 thermally treated surfaces, an untreated joint with a polymeric thermal interface material. The 3 joints were tested at 3 mean interface temperatures at 80, 90, and 100 degrees centigrade at varying nominal contact pressures in vacuum conditions. Through this investigation, he found that the TCR is a strong function of contact pressure and mean interface temperature. The study is useful for thermal design engineers and researchers to make an informed decisions where accurate estimation of thermal contact resistance is crucial.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Rabelani Dennis Muruamadara the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Rabelani Dennis Muruamadala.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Tshepiso Mapotle Ramashitla for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor K.R. Ramdas, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In her dissertation entitled Developing a Framework to Advance Industrial Engineering through Engineering Education Using Virtual Reality, she explores virtual reality as a valuable tool for the education of industrial engineering. Virtual reality provides cognitive and academic advantages in engineering education, improving students' comprehension, performance, and overall learning experience. The framework presents a novel approach that aligns both current industry standards and emerging educational trends. The research contributes a robust, a scalable model that supports the integration of virtual reality into learning, promoting experiential engagement, and bridging the divide between theoretical concepts and hands-on application. Her co-supervisors were Dr. Kos and Prof. Ndo.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Tshepiso Mapotle Ramashicha the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Tshepiso Mapotle Ramashija.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Christian Kojwana for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor A.N. Sibula, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled Effect of Hibiscus cannabinus, leaf meal on the productivity, health, and reproductive efficiency of New Zealand white rabbit bucks, he investigated the gradual incorporation of kinaf leaf meal in rabbit diets and its impact on production, health, and reproductive performance. His work significantly advances the field of animal science by showcasing the potential use of underutilized medicinal plants in enhancing livestock productivity. The results show that kinaf leaf meal can safely be incorporated into rabbit diets up to 7.5 alternative to soybean meal, improving both health, reproductive efficiency without any adverse effect on growth performance. This study was co-supervised by Professor Mabiliveli.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Tlou Christophe Kujwana the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Tlou Christopher Kujwana.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Penny Makumbila for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Dr. Ficklen, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In her thesis entitled Transcriptome and Metabolome Profiling of Common Bean, Phaseolus vulgaris in Response to Rust Infection, Penny Makumbila used omics approaches to elucidate the defense responses of common bean varieties against rust infection. Her work makes a valuable contribution to the body of knowledge in the field of crop improvement by providing novel insights into common bean defense mechanisms, thereby advancing biomarker discovery and breeding strategies for rust-resistant cultivar development. The multi-omics approach she adopted enhances our understanding of plant pathogen interactions and supports future efforts to improve legume crop resilience. As an outcome of her research, she published 4 research papers in high-impact factor journals and presented her work at international conferences. Penny Makumbila was co-supervised by Dr. Molemi Rawane.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Penny Makumbila the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Penny Makumbila.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Priyanka Sharma for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request her supervisor, Prof. V.S. Valapurapu, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In her thesis entitled Chemical Reactions Using Moving Magnetic Pole Reactor, the environmental friendly approach towards the synthesis of organic molecules, she makes valuable advancement in the utilization of a rotating magnetic field-based novel reactor to activate carboxyl functionalized Zepton magnetic microspheres, which serves as both the catalyst and mixing medium. She finds that conducting reactions between aryl alkyl azides and nitroolefins at ambient temperature results in selective triazolline products with yields ranging from 82 to 99%. The methodology avoids the use of harsh bases or expensive noble metal catalysts, offering high chemoselective and commercial advantage. Professor V. Hua Ho is a co-supervisor for this thesis work.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Priyanka Sharma the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Priyanka Sharma.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Master of Consumer Science in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Jacoba Hendrika Nothengal. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Tafatwa Wisdom Fata received Master of Science in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Muyahabo Malibaja received Master of Science in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Science. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Master of Science in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Muziwanele Tulani Leonard Sitebe receives the degree with distinction. Dolsi Kimunosi Tau.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Ernest Samuel Swart received the degree of Masters of Law. Velapi Rongli Mhlanga also received the degree of Masters of Law.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Kakungu Chitakwa received the degree of Masters of Science. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the degree was obtained with distinction. Tonderai Jamo. Terence Tiens Lowak. Kaulani Nicholas Magagula. Nokubonga Mary Mshongo. Mabore Milcent Nwakamela. Diariata Christian Malpia. Hansel Ndlovu. Mukona zote nechita vaduru. Siyabonga Sanele Muzi Nhlapo. Ayanda Junior Ntombela, the degree obtained with distinction. Masikwana Patricia Sioke. Tobile Nkosingiphile se Nyama. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors. Michael Lloyd Blunden. Gia Naloy Alez Ngo Lunganga. Alpheus Matabane. Samukelisiwe Mnisi. Mahoka Jack Mutadi. Kilen Naidu. Richani Isaac Nyamakabani. Roribuwa Tabo. Mlungisi Pongumusa Zungu. Rodney Zwane. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honors. Etienne Duprise. Florence Moyagabo Tsepiso Masetla. Lindokuhle Angel Matenjwa. Asakundwi Rapadarani. Jean Christopher Yev.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Ncedisa Millicent Kampi. Bonkeka Jabulile Kumalo. Munangwa Monica Madzibe. Flora Makopa Mahoba. Dineo Marrera. Bongani Amin Mudaka. Kekeletso Witumelo Mufota. Francina Rifilwe Mutlanga. Matlhatsi Salome Mukholwani. Wanga Netibambe. Tepang Sophie Ntini. Letabo Emmanuel Skosana. Nongazi Vivian Vitboy.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Shed Boshoff. Butshilo Chauke. Melissa Rufaro Chiduro. Thabo Charles Diroa Maje. Andiswa Gura. Devon Richard Hendy. Ngodi Tashe, sorry. Ngoni Zashe Jauri. Noavisa Kalimashe. Brother. Ditiro Mogale Nelson Khotsoka. Hendrik Jacobus Klein Smith. Justin Nkema Kolam Anyanyu. Mampo Mida Lenzwane. Adeline Mudiei Lesenyeho. Tenda Madi. Murakiwa Edwin Mathabane. Andrew Mathangu. Kingsley Romang Kanna Sewadi Malisa. Mbali Judith Market. Ruizi Mudimu Masango. Ruzani Esther Mashangu. Lerato Michelle Masilela. Brenda Sina Matibe Kau. Kiorapetsi Sonia Matlakasela. Siza nokuhle Mkhohliwe. Mudzisi Rasila. Julia Mahlatse Ramabele. Iviwe Nokaneng. Palesa Poshia Pesa. Nompumelelo Rose Nkosi. John Sifiso Ngozo. Ambani Mredlani. Tidimatso Tulisile Ndlovu. Maite Emission Mukoko. Rasetlavi David Mole. Ebenezer Nkateko Mnisi. Mashudu Sivola. Mpo Gift Ezekiel Sehere. Akani Sithole. Sizo Nombulelo Sithole. Betty Sesiki Tladi. Tatenda Wadze Wata. Nkosi Jerome Zungu. Paul Terry Murudu. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Lebohang Muntiwa. Ntokozisi Goodwill Similane. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Valeria Tariro Badze. Bernard Bushielo. Anje Silias. Mwakwana Lane Dinake. Nosibusiso Zama Immaculate Damini. Bohlweki Khaswane, Nancy Magoleng, Maripani Kholofelo Makgopa, Tiselane Mashigane, Mama Dikane Evelyn Matabane, Takatso Bridget Matebula, Wisane Mtileni, Thabo Tabetse Mukwele, Naomi Maskou Muloi, Katlego Felix Mpahlele, Leona Mutukwa, Nyambeni Nolukalo, Mbavalelo Netamba, Matumi Brian Ramalepe, Makwena Doreen Ramufi, Tamatama Tagu,
It's fine.
Not 44. 44. Okay. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Science. Praise Cynthia Pongowongo. Stephen Malekutu Mangena. Khodiso Mariri. Shepard Mukozani. Kevin Hendrik Pillay. Shyline Kaira Pillay. Nevin Raj Kumar. Amanda Kelly Tinaro. Zahida Tutu Zile Chanki. Hendrik Christoffel Bandehorst. Christine Janet Cherry. Kayelishe Dube. Charmaine Kumalo. Tsepo Vincent Manamela. Sibusiso Khotso Moela. Kimukhetwe Isaac Munama. Sibusiso Mbongeni Ngubane. Kanyani Sirumula.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Rafolositswe Koboy. Namawetu Agrineth Mashlela. Rasanti Maestri. Labotsa Danelle Poncho Masamola. Nsakiso Vanolia Mate. Eunice Pamelo Mawalusi. Newo Moloto. Samukeliswe Ndwandwe. Jordan Ashley Ralph. Daphne Nonchalanchla Sengwayo. Takalani Tumelo Tupedi. Samantha Lee van Vieren. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Barbara Mohile Motale receives the degree of Bachelor of Consumer Science. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Taniko Russell Beloy. Princess Felile Dlamini. Sakumzi Dlalandra. Brogan Tyne Hinnigan. Knowledge Shlambangana. Guguletu Lomuka. Mankupodi Mabotse Klamema. Shlonipani Kubeka. Queen Ditoboho Leloka. Aleta Magampa. Mosiwa Moshloka. Monaja Maniraj. Millicent Kiabitsa Machola. Seja Vanessa Matsike. Larato Emi Musupi. Sinenkosi Ndlovu. Princess Dineo Zinchle Selepe. Larato Daphne Sepadile. Franz Katisi Serepo. Patrick Guapalelewe Seslare. Melanie Satole. Tuso Charity Chindino. Katleho Tsotsetsi.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the diploma candidates will now be introduced to you. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, Mafefu Gwen Jackie Kwaha receives the postgraduate diploma in College Science, Engineering and Technology.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Fadrul Mohammed, Sophie Mamakense Malebia, Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received their diploma. Solani Elizabeth Maluleke, Zoliswa Pamela Pearl Mashlapi, Modlatso Mapelpele, Mashlele, sorry. Shapitso Ashley Sebotoma, Boketo Machladi Tobojane,
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in College of Science, Engineering and Technology. Zintle Tondok Klongwane, Karabu Khomu, George Martins, Zanele Bukane, Itumuleng Albertina Ntetsi, Boitumelu Leti Tefu. Here you go. Voyo Nkizi Zulu, Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received a national diploma. Charles Garaki Sotsu,
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received a diploma in the College of Law. Tinswalo Precious Baloi, Nomngebo Peaceful Kumalo, Funene Omniscient Matlaule, Sello Johannes Nkoto, Nolutando Malinga, Simpiwe Gloria Masingwe, Simpiwe Matibela, Promise Muhubedu, Khabo Aniki Musamo, Rihangwele Masingadi, Given Gomani, Matsiriso Malerato Matlolo, Salamina Neosopela,
Wow, what a ceremony. And congratulations to all of you for receiving your degrees and your diplomas. It's my pleasure to call out the following with their titles, and they can stand up. Dr. Juanita Beitel. Dr. Rabilani Muramadala. Dr. Tsepiso Ramashija. Dr. Chloe Christopher Kuchwana. Dr. Penny Makumbila. Dr. Priyanka Sharma. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our newly graduated doctors. Congratulations. Now may all the graduates rise. You've made it, and congratulations. And you didn't do it alone. Show your appreciation to your parents, loved ones who have come here to celebrate with you, and also to the staff who are representing all the lecturers that have been hustling you all the years. Show by waving your certificates and your diplomas towards them. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the graduates of 2024. Well done. You can be seated. In Gauteng, it seems like they are vocally wounded, but elsewhere, they are very keen to get into a song. Congratulations, graduates, you have done it. You are now officially graduates of the University of South Africa. What a proud and momentous achievement this is. You have worked hard, remained focused, and persevered through every challenge to reach this milestone. Today, you stand as a testament to what determination and dedication can achieve. You have earned more than a qualification. You have gained knowledge, confidence, and the power to shape your future and that of our nation. As you step into the world, carry the values that UNISA has installed in you: integrity, excellence, innovation, and service. Let these principles guide you and guide your actions and decisions in whatever path you choose to follow. I encourage you to go out and make a difference in your workplaces, your communities, and your country. Be proud ambassadors of UNISA. Let the quality of your work, your professionalism, and your commitment to lifelong learning reflect the strength of the education that you have received here. And remember, your learning journey does not end today. It only takes a new direction. I urge you to come back and further your studies with us. Pursue your honors, masters, and ultimately your PhD. Continue to grow, to lead, and to inspire those who come after you. UNISA graduates are known to be generous and not stingy. Please, would you contribute to the University Bursary Fund so that we can support needy students so that one day they can graduate and be like you? The information is in the website of the university, and you press donate. Now, on behalf of the University of South Africa, I congratulate each one of you, and I encourage you to walk tall, carry the UNISA name with pride, and continue to make us proud wherever life takes you. Thank you, and congratulations. Well done. Now, after this announcement, ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found on page 24 of the program, and to remain standing after the anthem to enable me to dissolve the congregation. You are also requested to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall. May you please stand up. Now, by the virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.